Listen, so many people are confused about marketing and how to market effectively. So in this video, I want to talk about the difference between mass marketing and direct response marketing. But before we get into that, let's talk about what marketing is at its essence. Simply put, marketing is you being able to use some type of technology in order to communicate a specific message to a specific audience with a specific goal in mind. So that is marketing in a nutshell. But a lot of people are doing marketing wrong and wasting a lot of time and money because they're trying to mass market to an audience instead of using direct response marketing as entrepreneurs and small business owners. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why you should be using direct response marketing over mass marketing and exactly how you can do that. What up, Kingdom Builders? Welcome back to my channel. I am Ebony Evaughn, your favorite business strategist in these internet streets. I coach corporate professionals and first-time entrepreneurs on how to turn their skills, talents, and expertise into profitable online businesses. Welcome to Soul Struck Land. This is my internet home where I help you to go from confused to the ethical, cash generating boss that you are meant to be. All right, like I said, in today's video we are going to be focusing on mass marketing versus direct response marketing, the difference between the two, what each one of these is, and which one you should be using in your business. So let's start off with what mass marketing is. In a nutshell, if you look at marketing in the traditional sense, the best example of mass marketing is looking at traditional TV commercials. Like my favorite commercials of all time are typically Coke commercials, the Doritos commercials from the Super Bowl with the dog and he's like, you ain't seen nothing, the M&M commercial with LMFAO. Pretty much mass marketing is when you communicate your marketing message to the masses, right? So if you think about a commercial being broadcast during the Super Bowl, it is getting in front of, I don't know, definitely probably millions of eyeballs all at one time. That is mass marketing. But not everyone who sees that commercial is actually going to respond to that message, right? Now, when you use mass marketing, it does help with building brand awareness and getting your name out there so that when someone goes to the grocery store and they see that can of Coke, they're like, oh yeah, I want to grab this, right? But if you want to have effective marketing that gets its bang for its buck as an entrepreneur, as a coach, as a small business owner, then instead of using mass marketing, you should focus on direct response marketing. So let me explain. Direct response marketing is simply you using a direct sales message to target a specific audience or market and with a specific goal. So whereas mass marketing is pretty much sending your message out to the masses, it resonates with who it resonates with. Direct response marketing is you creating a marketing message using marketing strategies that are targeted to a specific audience so that they can identify themselves and call themselves all out and say, hey, yes, there is an interest here. So a great example of direct response marketing would be using lead magnets or lead generators, right? And so when you think about the digital space, the online space, you often hear people say, oh, I'm going to create a lead magnet for my business, and they'll create some type of free guide, a checklist, maybe they have a live event or something to generate leads. And so this is an example of direct response marketing. So instead of you sending a message to the masses of the entire world, you are tailoring your message to a specific person, to a specific group of people. So an example of this would be, let's say you are a photographer and your whole niche is pretty much you focusing on helping small businesses, entrepreneurs to build their brand identity, right? So you do brand session, lifestyle sessions, you take headshots for their media kits, for their websites, you help them create assets for their brand. So if you wanted to use direct response marketing, you could create a guide that's like, hey, how to prepare for a brand photo shoot. And anyone who grabs that free guide is interested in taking photos for their brand, right? A wedding, someone who's preparing for a wedding is not going to download that guide because they're looking for a wedding photographer and not a brand photographer. So that is what I mean when I say direct response marketing. You are creating content marketing assets around what's going to get you a direct response so that people can call themselves out. So some other examples of direct response marketing would be, let's say that you are a fitness wellness coach and you specifically help women who are postpartum, they just had a baby and they're ready to get that good thing back, they're trying to snatch back into shape. Then you can create messaging around postpartum moms, women who are just had a baby. So if someone just found out that they are pregnant, they are probably not going to be interested in your content, right? Because they're just now starting on their pregnancy journey. They have 9 months to go before they're going to be thinking about weight loss or anything else, right? So tailoring your content and your message to a targeted and specific audience is going to help you to save a lot of money, especially when it comes to advertising. Look at it like this. Let's say that you want to run a Facebook campaign, right? And you're going to go out there and say, hey, Facebook, go find me 100 people and I'm going to pitch my product to them. So Facebook is going to go find you the first 100 people they see in the room and they're going to bring them to you. Now with mass marketing, there isn't anything specific about this audience. It's a mixture of people. There's lots of men, women, non-binary people. There are different ages. You have some teenagers, some millennials, Gen Z, Y. Everybody is in the mix. You have people that are employed, non-employed. You have people with a total different array of interests and hobbies and buying habits, right? So with that 100 people that Facebook brought you, you may end up having maybe 3 people who are actually interested in your product or service and end up buying. Now, on the flip side of that, with direct response marketing, you're going to go to Facebook and say, hey, I want to run a campaign, but you're going to be more specific with the 100 people that you want Facebook to bring you, right? So let's use the photography example, and we're going to go to Facebook and say, hey, Facebook, I want you to bring me people who are small business owners and entrepreneurs who have maybe a annual income of at least $50,000, $100,000, who are interested in business, social media, websites, and things like that, right? So, and who are interested in business development and branding, photography. And so now, because you are being more specific, Facebook is going to be more specific about the people that it brings to you. So it's going to take its time to go find the perfect 100 people who fit that target audience that you laid out for them. And then it's going to find those people and bring them back. And then when you pitch your product or service to this group of 100 people, you may end up having actually maybe 40 to 70% of those people who are like, yeah, I do need a brand photographer. I've never done any type of branding in my business. I need to take some pictures, right? Or you may have people that are like, man, it has been 3 years since I have updated my branding, my headshots. It is time for me to take some new pictures. And then they decide to work with you. That is the difference between mass marketing and direct response marketing. As a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, you should be tailoring your marketing to more of a direct response marketing style than mass marketing. You're wasting a lot of time, energy, money, probably your sanity too, trying to market to everyone. And so I know I gave the example of like using mass marketing in the sense of like traditional TV, radio, billboards, but in my opinion, what mass marketing looks like in the online space is those people who are DMing random people on the gram talking about, hey, do you need a cartoon logo? Hey, do you want to invest in crypto? Do you want to be featured in the magazine? And they're sending this message to any and everyone with an Instagram account, right? That is mass marketing in the digital space on social media. Instead of you reaching out to random people, you should be focusing on people who are already interested in or would be a good fit for your products and services, instead of sending cold DMs, cold emails to just any and everybody with an account. So hopefully me explaining the difference between mass marketing and direct response marketing was very helpful and beneficial to you. If you still have any questions about what direct response marketing is, then let me know down in the comments below this video and I will be there to answer your questions. If you are struggling to come up with ideas for how you can use direct response marketing in your business, then drop that down below in the comments as well, okay? All right, thanks so much for stopping by my internet home. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you will be the first one to get notified when I upload a brand new video next week. All right, bye y'all.